Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Here we are out here in the Hall of Attainment at the College of Winterhold. And now that we've done this, basically I was out here to talk to get my quest finished for Codazine's Fang, the alteration ritual spell. And I already talked to Tolfir. I've got the the dragon hide spell now associated with my character. So basically I can cast it if I need to. I'm not going to cast it. I'm not going to use Codazine's Fang anymore because I tried to fight with it on Legendary. It was hilarious. So I got some dark seducer and gold stuff I got to freaking turn in, take back to my house. But first and foremost, ooh, what the heck died in the doorway? I don't know if I did that or not. I don't think I did. Those spots after you can come back and clean those up. I'm not going to worry about them right now. There's at the console command, there's just a thing, you click on them and then there's a code you pipe in there and it'll remove them. That's the only way to really remove those stains. But what we're going to do, first of all, we're going to get out of here. I've got another thing, like I said, I'm cleaning up the character, some of the things I need to do to get out of here that I'm going to get done. It is cold right now, even though I'm a little bit tired, but I think I can make it out of here. Like I said, when you come to Windhelm, just be prepared to be here for a minute. But we're going back to Whiterun, and the reason is because even though it's not on my list, I know that just like Codazine's Fang, that's an actual quest, but I know there's a quest with Farkas that has not been done yet, where he wants to slay a dragon. And then I need to do Purity to get rid of Werewolf, purify himself, and then purify myself. So I've got to go back to my house anyway, and I've got to grab 2 Glenmore Witch's heads. And then I've also got to, once I do that, I've got to drop some stuff off, and then I will be heading to Whiterun. So first thing is get to Dawnstar, near my Dawnstar house. That's what we need to do. There definitely should be a house here in Winterhold, and it's middle of the night, and I know you're thinking I'm breaking my rule, and I'll probably do an episode where I post and go over my rules, just so people know kind of what I'm talking about. I have a list of rules that I developed over playing Legendary Survival, because there's a lot of misnomers out there, stuff like that, but just rules that people should know. And you know what? The one rule I did violate is that you never go anywhere without getting some sleep first, so I'm going to go check out this chest, even though it's cold. We're going to check that out, and we're going to grab some stuff here. There's a couple things to grab. First to note is that this shrine up here always has a pouch of ingredients right here on the ground, and some type of two-handed axe. I don't know why, but it's always there. And why are you going to fight people? Come back here. You're not going to fight anyone. I'm trying to fight some horkers. I should get some horker meat out of it. It is a little cold, but they seem like they want me to have horker meat, so I will oblige them. How much more horker meat do I need? I still got some ash yams, so if you guys really want to continue this, we can, or I'll just keep shooting you. Hey, don't move. Throw my aim. One more. I like me some ash yam stew. Okay, you want to play around with me? Okay. There, everybody's happy now. Shadow Meter, you don't have to chase people. I've got ashy stew to make. That fat one I got in the water. Yeah, I know I'm freezing. Okay, you guys, come on, Shadow Mirror. Let's go over here. I don't see where that other horker went. He might have got washed away, or never mind. Up there he is. Actually, that's what it's all about. When you talk about survival mode out here in the wild, where it's hard to live, and you making it on a day-to-day basis without going to town, that's survival right there. And then we'll ride around the backside here. This is from the College of Winterhold. It started, I noticed it did start what's call it? No, that one didn't refill. This one refilled. That's Velixane, the Daedra that you find in the basement with the freaking hand. I did that on the Mage Guild, so go back to my Mage Guild episodes. I should list an order or have a list so you guys can reference quickly which quest is associated with which item. But here you go. You got up here and it's cold. I'm not quite cold. I'm not quite like dead yet. So go grab out a torch, stand in the fire or work close to the fire. Let our healing go to work. That's how you survive out here. You gotta know where the camps are. If you know where camps are, it just makes it a lot easier because you know where you can stop and get rest without like freezing to death and dying. As long as you stop and get rest, you're good. It'll get you chilly for a while, but as long as you get away from the freezing temperature and get to some heat, stand in the fire if you got to, like I'm doing, and then just be ready to pull out your torch and warm yourself up. Torch raises you about 50 some points in warmth at any given time. So now I could go to sleep if I wanted to. I don't really want to. I want to get down and talk to Farkas and get to my house and talk to Farkas. So those are not listed as quests, but it's something that I want to get done because I know it needed done, or it needs done. Oh, I'm still using Cozine's Fang. All right. There you go, a golden sword. I probably am going to go permanent to the golden sword. I'll smith it, but the reason is because it's an anniversary. You know, Dragonbone is, kind of like old. We've been using Dragonbone for centuries now, so I'm going to swap out my Dragonbone weapons for gold weapons. That's how we get down when we're trying to survive. Just making things more, or I don't know, I'm going to go, when I go back to my house, I probably will get, since I can make it now, even though I've been collecting Seducer and Saint armor, I may get amber weapons. We will see. I have a bunch of amber, and I just picked up a bunch as well. So I might be able to make an armor set, but I'm going to stay in my armor I'm in, just because I like this armor. Especially the gloves. Those big freaking horker tusks on the freaking gloves are just freaking awesome. The funny thing is that I don't believe these don't come up in a forge. That's one of the reasons I got them too. Like the leather ones will come up in the forge. You can make a set that looks just like them. All the other ones come up in the forge. The fur do not come up in the forge. Just like all fur, you can't craft fur. You can just take it off bandits. So there's a certain number of items in Skyrim that you can't just make at the forge. Some things you have to get it off of somebody. Forsworn armor, fur armor, all that stuff is has to be found, can't be made. And I've always liked that stuff that can't be made, stuff that's it's rare because of that. You know, you literally got to beat somebody down to get a set, or find it. You can find it. These like gloves like that can be found. I found a couple of sets when I raided the Khajiit chest. The unenchanted one was interesting though, because that was kind of rare. I usually get the enchanted versions, but one without an enchantment, that's why I was like, ooh, I like that. And then also, that's the reason that I'm wearing the helm, even though it does not do me a lick a bit of good. But the helm of Orin Bearclaw, but it does 20% stamina and increases your stamina by 70 points. I'm not a big stamina user, so it really doesn't do anything for my character build, but I just think it looks cool. And then that kind of offset to have the idea of having a light set mixed with steel set or heavy set. So I think I can make it to my house from here. It's very cold, but I think I can make it to my house. And beside my dragon, I'm going to smith these weapons too. I don't know about if I'm going to put a high enchantment on them, just because I really don't like an overpowered game. I do take damage, you know. It's not like I use the resto loop, but I haven't used it to the extent that I'm bulletproof or, you know, damage proof. I take damage. I've taken damage in fights, so I mean. But it's, as long as you're thinking strategically, it's very rare. Probably also going to switch out Shadowmere. I'm thinking about going and getting the Dapple Brown. I'm going to go up to Solitude here. But that's going to be this quest, is basically to get over and get Farkas as a follower. And then get him to ask me to kill a dragon, and then take him to get him purified. So there's not a quest for that. That's just something I know will occur. I've just got to make it occur. Yeah, I know I'm freezing. I'll just hit the gas here and get to my house. Sure, this is Dunstad. Yeah, it's Dunstad. You know what? I think I'm further off than I thought I was. Of course. Oh, heck yeah, I'm going the wrong damn way. That's why I'm off. I'm like, wait a minute, that looks like I'm going back to Dawnstar. I don't want to go there. You do the 180. Oh yeah, that's freaking wrong. Hold on. The game's trying to beat me up for it. Okay, I need some hot potato. And keep heading south. Got turned around in the storm. Yeah, this is the track I think I need to be on. Because this should take me past Dunstad. Yeah, I got turned around in the winter right there. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, now I know where I'm at. That's freaking 100%. I was like, wait a minute, I don't see Dunstad. That doesn't look like it. But that's part of my rules of survival mode. Couple of things. One is having the houses and carriages, because that's definitely something that is a boon to any survival playthrough. If you ain't got a house, then you're just kind of suffering. Because those carriages do make a difference if you're using carriages. If you're not, if you're playing like my vampire, you can. In fact, my fisherman's going to be like that, because the fisherman is only going to have one house. Because the thing is, with the houses and a fisherman, you can't put fish up in every house. You have to pick one house to put the fish in. So he's only going to have one home. And he's going to be the same as the vampire, doing it without carriages, because I got to find places to fishing holes to fish at. But I'll use them sometimes, but I'm just not going to have them at every house. I'm just going to have one house, which will probably be, which the house I have will probably be Lakeview Manor, because it's close to a big ass lake. Let me see, I might be able to make some Amber and Madness stuff. We'll see what kind of Amber and Madness stuff I can make. Okay, there we go. Tell you what, before I go to my house, I am comfortable and no longer freezing, but sorry, Shadowmere, I'm going to send you home. It's probably going to glitch him, because he did before. It seemed where I couldn't get him back. I didn't get him back until I rode the unicorn again, and that kind of kicked him back into gear of being mine. But Shadowmere is very much, kind of old school. I might not do gold armor. I might just to be kind of, because as far as survival, I'm surviving anyway. I'll look at this side. This suit is good. I'll look at it. I'm just going to make some stuff out of Amber and Madness just to see if I can make it and how much I can make. My favorite piece, I'll tell you, honestly, the only piece I really like out of Madness is actually the chest piece. That's my favorite piece. All the other ones, the boots I could do without. It's like, okay, yeah, they're okay, but that chest piece is just freaking awesome. It's freaking big, freaking got the freaking face on it and everything. That is freaking awesome. Might just do that, just make a chest piece, and then the, that's not freaking, looking for the horse. Where's my horse at? The chest piece and amber weapons would be kind of neat, I think. It's kind of like a badge of, not really a badge of honor, but just a sign of achievement, because everybody gets Shadowmere. not everybody gets madness armor. We'll see. I'll see how it looks. I like the kind of chaotic look of this set, but we'll see what I can make. Because before, even though I had madness and madness armor, I couldn't actually make it. I have madness pieces like ore and what's called, but I couldn't actually make it. I couldn't make anything with it. So, yeah, enough of my rambling. Oh, who am I kidding? I'm going to ramble. I can. I think it drives people away from me at work. It's like, oh God, here comes that dude. He's going to freaking keep talking to us. Hey, what can I say? I talk about stuff. Usually it's all business related or related to the job. Except for the one guy at my work. He's pretty cool. He's an okay guy. I give him a hard time, but he's kind of into nerd stuff too, so he understands. He's the one, he won't talk to me about Skyrim because he says it's an old game. But I laugh. It is an old game, and yet I smile. It's old, but you know what kills me? They say how old Skyrim is, but then they release like something like a game, whatever new game's out there. Helldivers was one, and immediately, like it's a few months, it's up, and then it tanks. And you're just like, okay, the quality control has either went down or something's going wrong, because why are you propping up these games and then they last like a week? It would have probably happened to Skyrim 2 if Skyrim had released today. Probably the same thing would happen. But because Skyrim has that longevity with mods and everything else of stretching it out over time, it's got a fan base that probably will never leave. In fact, I was talking to a modder. It was kind of funny. He had me laughing. I said, dude, that might be something worth watching, because I was telling him about making a video of the whole playthrough, and I posted in his group. And he's like, that's awesome. He said he'd like to do the same thing. No, I'm not playing a game. Anyway, he said, that's awesome. He said, but the thing is, he said he'd do the same thing, except his would be R-rated because he uses adult mods. So I was like, dude, that would be awesome. Because I honestly think it would be funny if somebody actually did that. So I don't know if he will or not. I highly recommend it. I thought it was a great idea. So tell you what, we're gonna put my dragon bone weapons up and put most of this stuff up. Closing fangos and what you call it. I should sell it. I'm gonna keep the crossbow, but because the crossbow is an anniversary edition item, so. Let's see here, go to Cozy Spring. I can put it up now. Oh, let me put those dark rails in here too. I'm gonna keep my orcish arrows. I was not impressed with any of the golden arrows, and the dark arrows are okay, but I was not super impressed with them. Let's see, let's go here and drop some other stuff. Not my blacksmith stuff, but this dark seducer stuff that I got. Not messing around with, maybe that necklace in there. And half of me telling myself I don't want to really go look for the necklace. I just shoved it in there. That's pretty funny. Where'd that necklace go? What else do I need to shove in here? Nothing. The horn armor, I'm going to keep a set on me. Oh, Stadia's helmet, that goes in my big chest over there. body's helmet goes over here. Let's see if there's something here that I was supposed to have. I don't know if there's a dragon claw or something down there. Come on, Hill, out of my way. Let me just put these jewels up and then I'm going to go to sleep. Oh, that blacksmith robe, I need to put that up. Oh, the arcane blacksmith's apron, that's what it's called. Just getting rid of crap that I happen to be carrying around that I really don't need. That, because that's causing confusion. You know what, my one I have is only 21. Oh my gosh, my gloves are only... I haven't even been doing the ultimate because my gloves and my aren't even high. Yeeks. That's funny. I really don't care, honestly, though. It's I've been using those since I started. And the reason is that, you know, like I said before, you can do some million freaking point freaking character, but what fun is it if you don't have people able to hit you? It's not fun to me. I'd rather take a freaking dozen freaking swings than be invulnerable. I don't want to be invulnerable. Taking some damage sometimes keeps you on your toes. You're like, oh shit. I did not see that coming. Oh, soul tomato, I gotta put those up too. That's something I've been into lately, is things that can't be smith improved or found just commonly, that they're hard to find in the game. If you can make it at the forge, it's not freaking unique. Okay, let me go and get 12 hours in here. And then I'll go grab the stuff I need. And we'll go see what we can make out of some amber and some madness. Right after I eat. After lunch. Drink a jug of milk just because I want to. Potato soup, salmon steak, and Vince chop. There you go.
When I grow up, I want to join the Navy.
I know you do, kid. You told me that 20 times. I hope you do. Okay, here we got 17 amber there. I don't think I need anything with amber. I don't know off the top of my head, so if I do, you guys will have to correct me on that. There's madness, Ingus. Okay, that's all the ink madness and what's called I think I've got furs and stuff like that if I need any. So I think I should be good to go. If anything else, I don't know what else needed to make it, but I'm gonna go for making madness. Iron weapons right now. Before I go get Farkas, I'm gonna make some madness armor and weapons. I think. I'm gonna see what I can make. What are you complaining about? I'm gonna try up here, but I know I won't. So I'm gonna go to my house outside of Solitude, or across the Winstead Manor, just so I can laugh at Nadia. Okay, let's see where Amber sits on the thing. I should have Amber. And then under Ebony. Okay, Amber's down here. There's Amber armor. And I need refined amber, so I need to go out to my thing because I've got to be able to refine it. I've got amber pieces, but I don't have what you call it. So moonstone, hold on, let's see. That's mostly moonstone leather strips and refined amber for that stuff. And then for madness, all of it's under here, under miscellaneous, all those weapon ammo, or those different types of what's called is down here, and then madness should be down here. Madness armor. Okay, you need ebony, and then madness ingots, and mostly ebony. So let's go get ebony or refined moonstones, and then I should be good with anything else. Then I'll head out to my house. I know you guys are like 30 minutes, you freaking traveling here, and all you fought was like some horkers. Yeah, you're right. Sorry about that. I apologize. But I am going to get Farkas as a follower here real soon, so. And also, if you've never done the Madness and Amber, that was educational in its sense, because now you know it's under miscellaneous. Where's my ebony at? Refined moonstone. Okay, there we go. Yeah, they're not gonna let me smith. You can see them up there. See them guys upstairs. I wonder if I kill them, if they will never come back. I wonder. I'm not gonna do it right now, but one of these days I will. It's okay though, because there's no you can't turn ore into ingots there, so I need to go to my house anyway. I think I am going to sneak up there one night and kill those guys though, and see if they never come back. See if they never come back. Hold on, where's my horse's name now? Oh, Rigmore. I think I named every one of these horses. Most of the characters that I have I pick one horse and that's the named horse, and then everybody else is just a random horse without a saddle. And that's so I know which one is my main, and then the others are just if I need them, ad hoc. Because once you know where they're at, they're kind of easy to get. You just remember sneak up on them. Because if you try and run and chase them, I used to chase them when I first got here, and actually, because I was a red guard and I could hit adrenaline burst, I actually caught quite a few like that by chasing them down. But if you sneak, then you can just walk right up to them. So if you want to know the lesson for this episode is right now crafting madness and amber. And you know now that there's a miscellaneous space down at the bottom if you don't know that or if you haven't done that quest. Yeah, usually when I post my guy, I got a guy that wears madness armor, and they, when I post pictures of him, people are like, "Oh, where'd you get that?" or "What armor is that? Was that a mod?" And I'm like, "No, not a mod. It's with the game." But if you don't do the quest, there's a lot of things with Anniversary Edition. If you don't do it, you'll never see it. That's kind of the fun of it, is that there's things out there that you might know about or not know about based on what you've done. Oh, hold on one second. I'm not even good with a bow, dude. Yeah, I took some arrow shots, but I got a little bump in my light armor. That's the reason for my light armor wristband, to get bumped in every freaking armor category. I need to check that and see what other skills I need to build up. I actually still suck at a bow. I use it as a badge of honor for anybody who says that, I even put that in my Facebook post. Not 1 point in archery. So you guys can say what you want to, but stealth archers out there suck it. Sorry, that's just my opinion. Every time I turn around, somebody, "Oh yeah, you can't do it without turning into a stealth archer." Yeah, fucking strong freaking point archer, man. If I'm gonna use a bow, I'm gonna stand out. You know I'm shooting at you. Okay, madness. I don't know if it's got a lot to do with it. Amber. I've got more amber than anything. There's some other stuff over here. There we go. So let's go see what we can make. Miscellaneous. Okay, you got amber weapons up. Let's see what madness we can make. kind of madness can we make? We do the chest. Not a fan of the what's called. It's not. See these boots, the little stubby toes on them. I'm not a fan of those. The bow looks okay. Okay, well, I'm gonna make a madness bow, and that's it. And the armor, the helmet and everything kind of matches. But I'm not really a fan of the sword. They're okay. Now let's go up to amber. What can we make? I might just, because I just made a bow, I might just make a, let's see. Do an amber shield. A sword. And a great sword. And like you see, my what's called is not great, but I will go ahead and do it just because I'm in a high level game. I'm gonna go ahead and go over here to my potions. I don't even think I have my top of the line ones. I've made better ones, but we'll use what we got. It's 183, that's 253. So boom with that one, and then smithing. That's the higher of the two. For my apparel. Yeah, I didn't even realize my smithing stuff is actually not that high. Now go ahead and get naked. And go to potions. I'll just sell this crap. Let's go back to our armor. We'll see what it looks like. It looks okay that I'll wear it. I don't know why I had these highlighted. And then weapons. So we might try this out. I don't know what you guys think. I think it didn't ride high enough on the collar and with my helmet. So I'm probably not going to go with that. I'm going to stay with mine. I like it, but it's not like a big empty space between my neck and my helmet, my armor and my helmet. Not digging that, so I'll go ahead and stay with my survival plate, and then the weapons I think are fine. The weapons don't matter. It's like a freaking highly shiny broadsword. Okay, we're good to go. I'll enchant them when I get a chance. I'm not gonna waste you guys more time with you guys. You guys are like, fuck, man, taking forever. Let's get the white run, and we'll get Farkas. And don't worry, I'm not gonna just leave you hanging. We're gonna go kill a dragon. So I know he's gonna ask for it. We just gotta get there and talk to him. Now there's other armors that I think where the neck is covered, like with a helmet, that I think would work. Like the helmet for Madness actually works, but for me it doesn't work. I got another character that's already got Madness, so he's just like, he's Mr. Madness guy. But it's what I call an apocalyptic playthrough, where you start dragons, you start vampires, you start zombies, but you never finish them. You just let them keep running at you. It's kind of crazy. It is kind of mad. He's got the Wabbajack and a few other anything associated with Siagorath. The fork of horticulation, which he had to kill a bull netch with a fork twice just to get the Shiagora's staff. It's too much fun. Anyway, the Harbinger walks back into freaking Yorvaster looking like a freaking nightmare freaking ranger. So let's go in here and see what they got to say. I might not even enchant those weapons because, like I said, it's to the point where I'm killing shit one shot. It's not really, it's entertaining for a few times, but it's not entertaining for the long sense. Let's see if we can slide Farkas right around here. It's not Farkas. Oh, I love this when he comes back. Skewer, dead as hell. I'm just glad I got back the clothing Skewer, because he usually comes back naked. So people, is that normal that Skewer's back here in Yorvasker? Yeah, he comes back. I think it's the ghost of Skewer that I think AL wanted him back bad enough that he just showed up. Check Farkas' room. He's not here. Is he hiding outside? Actually, let's do this. Miscellaneous. I don't even have the companion leaders for work. You know, it's funny. I don't have anything for companions. Oh, I'm glitch bad. Usually you get that thing that says companion leaders for work. In fact, check this out. This is wild. I don't even have the one for the Dark Brotherhood. It's gone. It doesn't even show. And I've already completed the quest line, but it's not showing. I guess I just haven't been around long enough or something. I don't know. That is weird. Yeah, my character's a little broken, I guess. That's probably what I get from using resto loop stuff. Maybe, I don't know. I've never seen that before. Those quests usually always appear. I'm sure I can still take them, We'll find out here in a minute. As soon as I find Farkas. Actually, let me check with Vilkas. Yeah, it still says looking for work. Okay, yes, right here.
You've been a good friend to me. There's always some sort of trouble in the breach, but a local warlord has raised the stakes. We have to handle the situation.
Okay, what kind of
It's a
trouble?
problem with the Forsworn. Unpredictable, unknowable, and dangerous. Be careful. Good. Do not spare them your blade.
Hopefully he comes back. When I come back, hopefully he gets,
Vilkas said you're the new contact. I don't know what that means.
hopefully he gets, it kicks him back.
And my brother has his smarts.
Or maybe it's like I've never done freaking, companions before. That's freaking crazy. Yeah, usually it's always have that Dark Brotherhood Forever quest. It's like sitting up there, Dark Brotherhood Forever. It always sits at the top. It never goes away. And the miscellaneous for companion leaders for work. But they're not there.
Yes. What do you mean?
Maybe I've taken it to the point that I restarted the damn game. That is funny. That's the craziest thing I've ever seen. I gotta look that up. I don't even think that's a known glitch. That is crazy. But we'll go do this. I think I can do it pretty quick. Because you said the Forsworn and... well, let me check the map first. Yeah, this right here, Hagrot Redoubt. So we gotta go up there. So that's Markarth.
Where do you want to go? Try my back and we'll be off.
I don't know if you guys have ever seen that, but that's freaking truly odd.
Stop eventually. Always stop.
It's like I've been away from those quest lines so long that the game forgot that I even did them. Come on, Hilda. Let's go see what we can do. That's a huge freaking Cloud Strife freaking sword right there. Well, let's go see what they gotta say. See what they like. See if they like the voice of my Amber Greatsword. But anyway, the reason I'm doing this is to turn over the quest of purity with Farkas. Well, I should have grabbed the Hag Raven's heads. I'll go grab those when I get finished with this. That's funny. Yeah, I never remember having this glitch before at all. Oh, come on. Hop it down here. Hop up the hill. Come on. Let's go. We'll see how I do. I might have to start calling what's called so. I found that funny. I used to be something twisted and demented about taking people's heads off, but you know, it's a game. I don't do this in real life. But willing to learn if necessary. Actually, I did when I was in the war. I have an axe in my bag in my rucksack. I have an axe, and it's a hooked. I guess it's called a mattock. Is the definition of it. This is what I wanted. Those where I'm actually fighting, not just killing people right away. Call me masochist, and she's freaking running around. You know what? You're running a little too much there, witch. There we go. Where's my madness bow at? Now you're even an archer. Boom. There you are. Boom. I'm like a chaos warrior riddled with freaking arrows. Oh, that is too funny. I think I might have to call for some help with my freaking conjure creation soon. Where's he at? He must be in a different room or something. Where's he at? Okay, it's got him down here in this tower over here, so I gotta go inside probably. What's up, Hilda? Okay, I've been in here before. Oh, 1 second. Yeah, we're going in. Where's he at? Actually, I can't see that good in here. We got a whole group of people. Kill them. Was somebody shooting them? No, they were just expired.
Thought I heard something.
I'm sorry about that. I got a little twisted up there. Made the camera move fast. Don't want to make anybody dizzy.
What was that?
Let's see what they got up in here. Always take some salt pile. Yes, Mark Madness ore, there you go. Yeah, I didn't make a whole soup, but there is enough. I had enough madness in what's called just by doing everything else first to be ready to do it if I needed to. I think I could have made an amber soup. I didn't, but I think I could have. I still might. I just don't want to tie you guys up if you're sitting there watching me make crap. You guys came to see some battle, I assume. I think some of my stuff is mildly interesting to other people that are interested in seeing other stuff, but for the most part, it's a game that all of us play, so I don't think I'm doing anything super spectacular, but except getting stabbed in the freaking butt because of freaking Hilda there. Hilda in here tripping traps. No, that is it. Killed him. Let's go ahead and head back and get Farkas and see if he turns his quest over. Because since I don't even have a seek companion leaders for work anymore. I don't even think he called me Harbinger. That's funny. I'll have to check. I don't think I've never had this glitch before at all. I've always seen them, I've always seen those Dark Brotherhood Forever and what's called are always there. But the glitchiness now is things that I did no longer exist. That's why I didn't enchant my weapons. You see, there were some things that took me more than one hit, which actually I don't mind that. I don't need to run around one shot and everything. I don't mind, it's funny, but it's not necessary that I have to do that. You know, I can play the game. In fact, I'm going to do that with my fisher guy. My fisher guy is going to be very basic. He's not into alchemy. He saves fishes. You know, he wanders the land and ignores everybody except just surviving on the land. So he's going to be a survival mode playthrough with a fishing rod and an extreme desire to find different types of fish. He's going to have a house already, so I'm not going to put you guys through that pain. It's not too hard to do. Basically, sometimes I build characters just to have a character around that I need. And when the vote was made with my other characters that they didn't want to fish, he's like, okay, I guess it's me. Yeah, see, even with the unenchanted sword, I can still one-shot the freaking bear. I think it just it hits the whole philosophy where you have so much that at some point it just doesn't sparkle as brightly. And he's literally done everything. So I mean, what more is there than to wander the land like a freaking rogue, freaking defending the weak, taking jobs from tavern keepers and showing you new stuff that you may not have seen. And my orc's name is Finrook. Finrook the Fisher King. I actually had another character the same intent in my other game, completely other game, my Skyrim, Tropical Skyrim game. But I never got around to doing anything other than getting him in his outfit. Getting him in his fishing clothes. Okay, let's go talk to Farkas and see if I can turn over this other quest.
Traveling in the city of Market. Where do you want to go? Climb and back and we'll be off. When I'm in Whitehall, I always visit the building. Never hurts until you expect to need a ride.
Yeah, I've got to look at that glitch though. I've never seen that before in my life. All the main quests like disappearing like that. But it's not just that. I've saw some other quests and other characters that are completely separate from this character.
What do you need? What do you need?
I'll keep blaming though, broken or not. I mean, he's still an effective character. I don't think he's really broken. I think it's just something in the system is glitched.
That mercenary work?
You know what I should? I should go punch a guard and go to jail. Sometimes that kicks everything back to normal. I haven't done that. Maybe I need to do that.
You've been a good friend to me, and I've already received word that the client is satisfied. We've gotten a letter about someone needing some muscle over it.
Oh, come on now, really?
I don't know what the fight is about, and that's not our business anyway. I just need you to go out there, look tough, and scare this milk drinker into submission. No more than that. I don't want to hear about a killing, understand?
Okay, dude.
Try not to get carried away.
You're very lucky that I'm trying to turn over a quest. Okay, guys, I'm not going to drag you guys through me doing this. I'll come back to do this again tomorrow. But I am going to kill this quest off. And I'm also going to punch a guard and go to jail and see if I can reset everything. Because I don't think I've done that in a while. Okay, I hope you enjoy the channel. I'll keep doing stuff to keep you entertained. If nothing else, you can see kind of dumb stuff that happens to me and see if we can get that fixed. You guys have a good night. It's good talking to you. Hope you come back tomorrow. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and just keep following the channel out here.